In the future, running was only legally permitted for the wealthy. The man stopped immediately when he realized he wasn't in the wealthy neighborhood. He went to a hotel and booked the presidential suite. However, the officer did not ask him for money. He only scanned her wrist. In this future, people no longer used money. Time was the only currency. A cup of coffee cost 4 minutes, a bus ride 5 minutes. Everything had a price tag in minutes or hours, and the moment the time ran out, the person died instantly. People's appearances froze at the age of 25. But after that age, a countdown began on her arms. When the man woke up, there was less than a day's worth of damage left on his arm. He rushed to the factory and worked with all his might to buy enough time to finish the next day's work. That night he went to a bar and there he encountered time thieves. Everyone started running away in panic, but the thieves had already identified their target, a man with over 100 years of time on his watch. The thieves asked him to transfer the time. The rich man agreed. But first, he said he needed to use the toilet. While she was vomiting in a panic in the toilet, the man appeared and rescued her. They eloped together. They narrowly escaped the thieves. Once they were safe, the rich man asked why they had come to the slums. A wealthy man who had lived for over a century said he was tired of life. Then I revealed the shocking truth. Most of the world's time was controlled by the wealthy. They are constantly raising prices in poor neighborhoods. They ensured that time only revolved around the wealthy. The rich never actually died. The deaths of the poor were necessary for them to maintain their immortality. The man found it hard to believe what he heard. The rich man asked, "If you had 100 years, what would you do?" The man answered when the watch had only been on his wrist for 19 hours. "I wouldn't waste a single minute." The next morning, before the man woke up, the rich man devoted all his time to him. He only left her for 5 minutes, and when the man woke up and realized what was happening, he ran to the window. She saw the rich man sitting on a bridge. Moments later, the countdown timer on his wrist reset to 0, and he died peacefully. Later, the man went to pick up his mother from the station, but she didn't come. The panicked man started running in the opposite direction. Her mother had spent the last 2 days alone trying to pay off the debts. When the bus fare increased to 2 hours, he didn't have enough time and had to walk home. Just as his time was running out, he saw his son running towards him, but the countdown reset before his son could transfer his time to him. The woman died in her son's arms. The man's heart was filled with rage. He hated these rules created by the rich. Ras, a man overflowing with anger and a desire for justice, paid a year's time to buy a car and stepped into the wealthy neighborhood he had never dared to enter before.